Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss one of the important topic about the chain. What are advantage and disadvantage of chain? So before we discuss about this topic, we want to introduce ourselves first. My name is Tu, and
My name is Hussam.
My name is Mahmoud.
I would like to mention the point that I am thinking now. The chain can increase the efficiency of matter to perform tasks more effectively. You know, if everything remains the same for a long time, the life would be quite dull. And
I agree with you too because if we don't perform any change in our life is still gonna change anyway. Like if somebody want to stay in his comfort zone, he's feeling better. He don't want to change. He's scared from what coming after. Mostly people scared to change because they scared of what coming. They like to stay wherever they are just because they don't know what is coming after that. So even if his life is not that perfect, he still prefers to stay in the thing that he know rather than unknown, right? So
Yeah, and in my opinion too, I think change can help you, increase your efficiency in some things, but at the same time, you are going to face some troubles at first, right? Because you are
Yeah.
stepping out of your comfort zone. So I would say that in terms of efficiency, until you get used or you adapt to the new change that you're going
to
through.
get that experience.
Exactly, to earn that experience, I think you still perform better when you're still in your comfort zone because
Yeah.
you're already used to what's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on right now.
Yeah.
But of course, as you guys said, you miss out on new experiences and new things that can turn out to be in your benefit if you
I think too,
step out.
like you can tell us about what job you were doing before you come here in Accenture. So you can see yourself before you come here. What are you doing? I think like routine every day is the same, and then you come to a new country like Malaysia and you
Yeah.
meet a new people and you got. So can you talk about that?
Yeah, before I came Malaysia, I am the innocent girl. Like I am not independent. But when I came Malaysia by myself, like everybody told me that I'm really brave girl to come here alone. And I changed to be independent girl, and I learned so much about the Malaysia cultural. And I
you
think
face new culture, new people. Like
Yeah.
us, we are from
Yeah,
Arab country.
yeah.
You will never have the chance to meet like Arab people if you stay in the same place in Vietnam, right?
Yeah, so I changed a lot from like 3 years ago
Yeah.
until now. So I see a lot of advantage of change. Like I become the more braver girl than before. Yeah.
But before you come here and people tell you that you are brave and independent, you would never know this about yourself, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You will always feel I'm shy girl.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
cannot
yeah.
do.
I didn't
And this is
know.
what we always feel,
Yeah.
and we scare about change. We don't know ourselves. We don't know. We're not sure or have the deep belief in ourselves that we're gonna do this. We're gonna learn this, and
Yeah.
then we stay in the comfort zone.
Yes.
So, Hussam also.
So what would you say? What would you say? The biggest advantage you found in such a big change, moving to a different country?
The biggest advantage,
Yeah.
I think it's help me to unlock opportunity that I didn't know it was available to me. Like when before I think that I came to Malaysia, I think that I couldn't do work here. But after that, like I like unlock opportunity to do at Accenture. So I think like it like suit me. Yeah. Before I didn't think that I couldn't do this job.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. And what would you say you found any disadvantages in making this change in your life?
Yeah, I think at first when we change, we need to put up like this comfort and uncertainty. We need to work hard on regular basis to
True.
like to make ourselves de- developed and grown to become the person we want to be. Yeah.
Makes sense.
I think everyone facing this, what you mentioned too, when you move and take a step away from your comfort zone, and then you feel too much stress in beginning because you
Yeah.
have to work more than before because you're doing something new. You have to
Yeah.
put more effort. You have to travel. You have to do documents, and you have to deal with new people, new management. So you're always in stress, and this sometime you make you in beginning feel like, oh, I think I cannot do it, and
Yeah.
sometimes we got this feeling of not comfortable about what we do. Sometimes we have uncertain if
Yeah.
what I'm doing is benefit for me, if it's good, right?
Yeah, and I think the most stressful part or the most worrisome part is when you when you feel like after all you've built throughout your previous life or the time that you've lived on this earth, right? And then suddenly you feel like you have to start over, new place, new job, new people, right?
Yeah.
And then you have to like rebuild or build from the beginning even, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that would be the toughest, for me personally, that would be the toughest challenge
Yeah,
there
because
in a change like
you
that.
like you
Yeah.
leave everything behind.
Yeah.
And one of the disadvantages, I think, from my opinion, that you are leaving your friends, your family,
Yeah.
the good time, the traveling with your best friends. So you leave all this behind you. You just actually you're not enjoying everything you're gonna do. This is why it's called comfort zone, because
Yeah.
it's comfort. Yes.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
true.
So I come up with another disadvantage that sometimes when we change like something that need to take root. So impatient, like sometimes we expect that we get result immediately, but
Yeah.
we change. So that something take root. So our impatient
Yeah.
can make change a little bit hard to strive for.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like I give an example for myself. After Corona, I gained too much weight and I want to lose weight, and then I go to
Yeah.
gym. And actually, gym is stressful, and you have to lift and run, and every day you do same thing and too much effort, and then you cannot find the result. I want to lose
Yeah,
10
yeah,
kilos. Where is the result? And then you feel like you want to give up, right?
Yeah.
You don't see as
The
you say
result
the result is not
immediately, yeah.
immediately. You have to work
Yeah.
day
Like
after
that,
day,
that.
and
Then maybe it's about like a year or
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be stubborn, and you have to be how to say, consistently do everything you do consistently every day. Every
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
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 Yeah. So let me ask you another question. I mean, since this is your topic, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
why don't you tell us also, what is the most, like you said, what's the most disadvantage that you faced? What is the most advantage that you see out of going through a big change like that in your life, leaving your country, moving to a different country, right? Starting a new job, what is the biggest advantage there?
Disadvantage.
Advantage.
Oh, the
Yeah.
biggest advantage
Uh,
when I'm moving to the new country.
yeah, going through a big change like that. For example,
Oh.
moving to a new country and starting a new job, like what
Yeah,
we
the
all did
biggest
here.
advantage.
Yeah.
Biggest advantage. I think like everything I have to learn by myself, and I have to push up myself like as much as I can,
Mhm.
because like I live alone. At the beginning, I didn't have a lot of friends.
Uh-huh.
Maybe like
Yeah.
some friend only.
True.
So like everything I have to consider, like I have to learn like as much as I can. Like yeah.
So would you say it gave you the space to develop yourself and work on yourself and
Yeah.
be like the best version of yourself?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I would say this is also that's why I was asking you, because I want to see if going through a change like this would be similar to most people, right? And it seems that way. Like this is also the way that I felt about such a change, because I did the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically why
I tell you a funny thing, because when I see the cartoon or like Kung Fu Panda, and then you
Yeah.
see the wise man in the cartoon, always the old man with white hair, and always give you the wisdom. And then this explains that you get wise and you become wise person when you grow up after a long time. Why? Because you're going through a lot of things in life, and
Yeah.
this is how we learn. And this
Yeah.
is what I say to myself: if you have a children, if you have kids that you need to raise, if you don't do change and you face a lot of obstacles in your life to learn from, how you gonna teach another people? You understand? So
Yeah.
you have to face all this struggle in life so you can get the wisdom and the things you can teach to the other generation, right?
Yep, yep, totally.
Otherwise, but I still like think there's one more disadvantage of change, that like sometimes we want to change like something about ourselves, like we worry that like people will like criticize us
Mhm.
like about what we are doing.
True.
Like for example, like I want to like change like our look. For example, like our look, like wear clothes, sexy clothes or something. Maybe like other people outside see me and like talk something bad about me,
Mhm.
and like if like we worry about
Yeah.
that other opinion, so like we
This
will
is
be
one of the biggest enemy when we change, that we
Yeah,
scare
yeah.
from other
scared,
people
yeah,
criticize.
other people think about us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
So you consider this as advantage or disadvantage?
this is a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so so overall, now that you mentioned the advantages and disadvantages, let me ask you this. This question is for both of you guys, right? So overall, what do you guys think? Change is good or not good? Weighing the advantages and disadvantages, what would you pick? Would you go for the change, or would you rather stay in your comfort zone? So is it good or bad?
Like at the moment, yeah, like every time if I have a chance to change, I will change.
So you would take the risk and see how things go.
See how things, like it's exciting, in life.
True.
Like, remain the same is boring because human nature, right?
That's right.
That, yeah.
For me, it's a relevant question. Sometimes you really like to stay in your comfort zone. I mean, when you achieve something in your life, when you do something good and you feel like you are satisfied with what you're having now, so you don't want to change because you want to stay in the comfort zone and you're enjoying your life like this. But you have to go out of this comfort zone, because sooner or later it's gonna come. Otherwise, your life will never stay in the same pattern or same line, or you will get bored after a while.
True.
And you will feel like, what I'm doing in life, I don't.
Yeah.
Like
True.
some celebrity, we hear about some celebrity that they try to suicide or whatever. You ask him why, he feel like there's nothing in life to do anymore.
Yeah.
So when you reach to this level that you don't need to do anything in life anymore, you don't want to experience anything, so you feel bored, like what I'm doing. So I think change must come to everyone in life, in any kind of level, but we cannot stay.
Yeah, we
We
cannot
have to
stay.
move.
Yeah. Well, if you guys ask me, my personal opinion, I'd say I've stayed in my comfort zone for long enough. So now whenever I see a chance for change, I jump at it. So
Yeah, because
honestly,
you reached to what I said, you are
yeah.
completely bored.
yeah,
like you want to experience this stuff.
yeah, true.
It's nice talking.
So yeah, so like I think summarize the topic, like all of us agree that like change like is the something need to be happen in life, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like thank you for everyone to
Thank you too.
join my discussion. So thank you so much.
You're welcome, and thank you for having us. This is a very interesting topic.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
All right.
Bravo! Bravo!